folks. Thanks for coming on by. Gonna do some Advent of Code Day 6 in an hour, of course. Right now, we're doing Day 5, and we are going to try and make an ASCII visualization out of this, which it's either going to go really good or it's going to go really bad. Who knows? Hey, Marbil. Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm happy to be able to help. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. Curious to see how it looks like when it's all finished. Hey, drums on my guitar. Not sure how that would sound, but thanks you two coming on by. There you go. But yeah, those who don't know, Advent of Code, about a month long challenge released every day at midnight Eastern time, aka in 43 minutes. Yesterday, we did day five's challenge. In about 43 minutes, day six is going to be released. But in the meantime, we're going to try and visualize day five. So, those who didn't get day five, this is basically a crane moving thing. So, if you imagine these as a bunch of stack of crates, this says to move one box from section 2 to section 1. So, D moves to the left. But it's like a crane game. So it gets lifted and then poop appears in stack 1. And this does all the things all this time. And there's, an actual challenge to this. I'd like to visualize that with some ASCII. So each of these, if you can imagine, is a frame of the animation. Here's my cute little crane. It comes down. It grabs the box. It picks the box up. Then it slowly shuffles its way onto the left. In this case, that's where it needs to go. And then it drops the box down. I think... Well, this is awkward. I copied the wrong example, but... This is what we are intending to make. No promises, though. This is going to be a tougher one, because the previous visualizations... For example, O4... Such a visualization like this is kind of each line can contain the entire visualization, so there's no need for any kind of complicated stuff, as in multi-line magic, which we are not going to do by hand. We're going to use a library I found called Blessed, which brings curses like stuff to the terminal. If you don't know what curses is, it's basically a way that allows you to kind of use terminal like GUIs or TUIs, which, as you can see, have like little windows and stuff. So our goal is to use that to handle all the re-rendering and complicated stuff for us. We're gonna start by I already installed it, so cost blessed equals require blessed. I'm probably just going to yoink the rest from their example. Here's a lovely example. It's a little older library, so you're going to see some vars in the docs, but we can survive a var or two. Big yikes. Big yikes. Why? So I'm doing a TypeScript. It's angry. Typos. That would do us in. Turn that on. Subsequent variable. Maybe that's just VS Code being VS Code. Very angry. Okay, it's unhappy with these types. Okay, we can fix those. Great. Okay, so it also supports click and keybinds and stuff. We don't care about any of that. This is the escape thingy. We don't care about any of that. We can arrow function this away, because this is basically how to exit it. We'll leave it a lack a show. Boop. And look, it's a box. And as you hover over it, it does stuff. So I hit enter. Well, it was doing stuff when you hit entered. In this corner, I think, is the icon, which I don't have, so goodbye. Goodbye. I don't know if we need any of this. Why is TypeScript angry? My title. We don't want that. Make it a const. Cannot redeclare. Oh, because it thinks we're a node DOM, don't it? Yeah, it's not smart. Might have to. npxcsc init or whatever. Great. Now I have to go to tsconfig env node. Okay, we just need this thing to not freak out. It thinks we're running on the browser. Dang, tsc set to node. How do we do that? C set. There we go. Setup, blah, blah. Types node. I have to. I just need to find the setting. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, none of these. Yammer. Compiler options. Here it is. I guess this is it. Module resolution node. Okay, you happy? Cannot redeclare. Okay, maybe we just search this. Okay, we care about the screen, so tell Google to give us this keyword. There we... this doesn't seem right. I guess we're gonna need this. Blah, blah, blah. At this point, it's like, TypeScript, you're getting in my way. Targeted for browser. Yes. Set target to Node.js. Because it thinks it's in the DOM. That's the problem. It thinks we're on the browser. How do I tell it? No. You're not on the browser. Okay, which options? Target, ES5, module. Oh, maybe I'll do. Oh, modules there. Target, ES6. Where is it? Module resolution. No, that's right. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess we're just not using the word screen. We're using SC. Just bypass it, folks. SC, oh, SC, and SC. There we go. That. IU. We're gonna install some types. Types. Save. Are we good? We are not. Okay, we gotta go ECMAScript module. Blessed from blessed. There we go, finally. TypeScript woke up. So let's get back in there. And visualize. Please don't complain about the module. Hey, we have something. Probably because we didn't say render. sc.render. Hey, look at that. It's a box. Absolutely amazing, folks. Now let's try to put this box in the top left corner, I guess. And we're going to need to actually hard code a little bit of stuff here. Well, we're not hard coding that. That's a big one. Here we go. Hard code this. That is the correct input, yes? Yeah, that is the correct input. This will create in a variable that content equals chow spaces to align. Then put content as content. Rerun and see what it looks like. Okay, hey, that looks right. Let's get rid of all this background shenanigans. No styles, upper stylus, and then the border. Well, since I'm bringing my own custom border, I guess I'm not gonna do that because I gotta draw the little cute crane. Don't know what tags does. Width and height. We can hardcode this. So we have 3 numbers, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's, I could just say content 0 length, or grab a line and get the length of that. So let's do that. Is width is content split. New line 0 dot length. Height is content. It's basically the same, but it's how many lines we got. I think it's +1 because we want the extra verticality to fit the crane in. Oh, something's angry. Damn. Great. Let's make sure these are good numbers. Split 0 includes that line, which is not very long at all. Gotta make sure your widths and heights are not 0. There we go. Maybe we do want that border, at least for now. It'd be cool if there was a live replit for this, but that would be too much effort. Ooh. Okay, we have a CSS world. This is a border box, which means the width and height need to include the border. Well, so I guess we're not using that border. That's too painful. But we can start actually wrapping our border. So as you can see, I already scoured for some cool symbols. Okay, some border box strong things. And yeah, this will need to be dynamic for the input, but we ain't there yet. Well, I can just copy this whole shebang. I guess this does get a dot trim, so we can not deal with weird blank lines. Now this, is that the correct input? Yeah, that is the correct input. Is basically where we're gonna be. I guess the crane's always gonna be here, so that's the easy, fun part. Well, technically this part is what gets dynamically put in, so nope. Const crane. Cute little ASCII of crane. 3. I guess this is, let crane x equals, technically it's the middle. I can manually count this. 0, 1. Well, technically it can never be 0. Won't math confuse me on there. So, 1. Brain. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so x equals, so math this out. X equals 2 plus index times 4. I think that's the math. So if I wanted to get to index was index versus element number. Yeah, index 0, 1, 2. That would be 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is, if I perfectly lined up, we got math. There we go, folks. Okay, so this is great. I think I'm just gonna crane top. It's hard coding a couple of these little symbols. Boop. I'll put that in quotes and replace that with that. So it's a clean box. We will, as our loop goes through, draw the crane top where it needs to be accordingly with the crane. Let's let crane y equals, technically it's a 1, because this is the row it lives on. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, I guess we need to start animating this. So const box equals content, append box, escape, render. Yes, this is our loop, which is a while loop in my mind. Async, while true. Oh, look at that. Move the crane. That's a great idea. We're not doing that just yet. So at least for the problem, we get our instructions and then we start doing stuff on it. And we're hard coding it for this. So to do dynamically, or do something dynamic about that, but we're not there just yet. We probably won't get this one just yet. Not callable. Well, yes, you. Oh, parentheses, because the iffy after it is freaking out. Great, there we go. So now with that, I guess we'll start something easy. We'll make it go left and right. We're not going to do anything too crazy. So I guess instead of saying content, we're going to say lines. Yeah, and then content will equal lines dot joined back together. That is much more easy to manipulate, and you know what? Line, so since we're going to split, because it's just making it much more mutable, split by that. There we go. Trim, we didn't ask for a trim or a filter. I guess we do want a trim on the base to get rid of the trailing and starting, but then for each line, we're going to split again. So it's going to be an array of arrays, aka a matrix. Then instead of splitting, I can just access those. And for this one, that map, I guess this will be lines to content. Const lines to content. Maybe Copilot can help me. Array of array, join, join. There we go. Do all the things. You will not take a parameter. You'll just use the global, because we're baddies here. Great. Okay, that is amazing. So what we want to do is create a direction just to play around with it. Direction equals 1. We're going to the right. And oh, that's a great idea. Are you going to flip me around when that happens? Ain't you smart? We don't want to hard code this. 0, 1, 2. That is correct. So 2 is always going to be hard coded, right? But this one is going to be lines dot length, which will be 13 minus 2. Yeah, so if you ever too far, then you go the other way. Now that our direction is ready, we will update crane X of direction. Oh, there we go. So we set lines. That's a great idea. If we were doing that, but we're not doing, so it's lines 0 crane X equals crane we keep doing that, then we need to clear it. We need to go back to the reset. So it's technically line 0 equals the header as an array. Sure. Maybe it would have been easier to mutate these as strings. Is it crane top? It is crane top. There you go. And then screen render? Nope. Screen render does not sc.render. Excuse-moi. Let's see if that goes back and forth. Fire. Ooh, lots of fire. Okay. That didn't do what we wanted. Let's turn off the animation, which we can do by not calling this function. Lines to content, split by new line. Not split by new line, split by... I'm gonna actually use the spread. Put this to in away. And the join. That's what was wrong. Look at that pretty picture. Great, now we turn the crane back on. Might need to give this some more real estate. It says it's on a second delay, but it's not doing anything. Okay. X line 0. SC render. So I'm rendering it. So that shows the new content, but we didn't update any content. So we need to say what? Box, set content, new content. There we go. Look at her go. Look at that. Look at that little crane nubbin go. Oh, then it went back. Good. You know, we can be a little more entertaining. Time to go fast. Come on, you. Gotta go fast. There it goes. Is it going all the way left? Oh, it's actually going too far right. So let's -3. We bad at math. Perfect. Look at that. Okay, this is good. Now we need to actually process our logic here. So we have what is basically a representation of the stacks. So we do need actual logic. We can't just play around with ASCII all day long. So from parse 1, we're going to have to actually... And TypeScript just got all in a hissy today. We have to make these... We have to do all the things, really. Great Mover 9002. That's the plan there, Sakio. Make our little ASCII version of it. I guess we do need to solve it. Function. Being baddies here. So a raw stack, and I guess we'll need to get data. Data is a string. And I'll just go yoink what I got here. I hope your weekend was pretty good, Sakio. We're doing pretty good here, just getting this visualization at least off the ground floor. Maybe not going to complete it, but we're going to get it somewhere. Looks good enough. There we go. And then a raw index. Okay, this is all for parsing. We love parsing. And then for the instructions, this is the part where we gotta do the thing. Okay, yeah, and it is... I guess we are... Yeah, we're using the not using the 9001. Actually, we are using the 9. We're using the old one. I can't read this Boolean, what I wrote. There we go. So this is the fun part, which I guess is actually my for loop, not my while loop. So, boop, for every instruction, we're going to do all the fun stuff. So let's yoink the instruction and figure out what to do. Great as always, C-Films. Great as always. Probably should render. Yeah, I have it in the instructions to render this. Const label equals blast Ooh, another box. Width and height. I want to set the top. None. I mean, none so far. We're just slowly working our way through Blessed. What is that? Lines length plus 1. Do I have to give this a width? I don't think so. Content. Label. sc.append label. I don't want this to actually run off nowhere. Turn that off. We want to see a label. Label. Nope, sadness. Okay, yeah, lots of stuff going on here. You are not undefined. I had to do this before. For whatever TypeScript reason. Be happy, TypeScript. Yay, look at that. Well, it was going left and right till it stopped because it ran out of instructions. But our label is right there. Since we're not actually customizing it, we could probably give it the border back. Border type lime. I might have to do some tomfoolery. Lunar pink theme. That's what I have not heard of. There, 17,000 people have, though. A vibrantly colored... we'll find out. Oh, it's a dark theme. Wow. Okay, let's see which one of these two I prefer. Oh, get in there. Extra dark gray. Yeah, this is the thing. It's contrast, so gray it is. It's a pretty nice one. See, films? Thank you for the redemption and suggestion. Curious, we need a height of 2 for you. Or 3, rather. And a width of, my goodness. Why you so wide? There we go. Now, who told you? Brother? Yeah, we just want text. There we go. Okay, I guess that does that. Oop, don't need to +1 this. No need for the +1. I will see films. Ooh, a little too close. Hey. One dank platypus. That's an interesting name. Hope your Monday's been treating you well. And yeah, victory it is. Move that down a little bit. And that, instead of label, is going to be our current instruction. So yes, content is technically empty text. Well, we will now say label equals, where is it? Label dot set. Boom, there we go. Moving something from something to something else. And that's going to go a lot of times. I mean, it's going to flash a lot, but we'll see the last one. Would you look at that? That's our lovely little label. Maybe we'll move that somewhere, but it's good enough for now. Now the fun part. We gotta play this crane game. So moving from that to that. While so const dest x equals. Ooh, thank you, Copilot. Destination -1 to convert to index. That's right. So while crane x not equal dest x. Okay, that's not how we move the crane around. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay, now I have to actually set the direction. Const direction equals... There we go. You go the right way. Where's that old direction? Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, we don't update that. You just go the right way. So crane goes in direction, adds header, sets thing, renders, and the almost important thing of animation, you wait. Let people absorb with their eyeballs what is going on. That's 2 weights. That's also a double direction move. Okay, so you get to the destination, and then you start going down. Down, down. Where's my... I also need to draw, now that I'm thinking about this, the crane, the actual grabby bit. I did not done it at all. There we go. Okay, this is where the hard coding is starting to bite me in the butt. I kind of need to programmatically generate my base template based on the stack. Interesting. Yeah, so this entire thing is kind of an iffy based on the data. I mean, I'm liking it, see films. It's a tad brighter than the purples, but it's not discomforting at all. Let's do this. Wrap this entire thing in a cool function. Do the thing beta strang. Boop. There we go. Oh, where's that symbol go? Auto format. That's a good try, yeah. There we go, because this is for the animation. And now we need to write a cool function up here that says stacks 2 lines. 2 lines. See if Copilot wants to do this. Lines push, map, joins. Okay, that's a great idea. I'm trying to think the way to do this. There's going to be 2 extra, and I have to add the border. So this is a interesting thing. If we put it down here, I might be able to understand how we want this. Give Copilot some context. Oh, there we go, Copilot. Come up with it. Don't just blindly copy. Dang nabbit, it's not what I wanted from your Copilot. Okay, so we're definitely not going to get it completed in the next 11 minutes, but we're going to get it parsing. We're going to get it generating. Lines. First line is this. That's this plus however many of these I need. Dot repeat plus of that. Now it's not raw indexes. Technically it's the number of stacks, but every stack is technically 3. So it's stacks times 3 plus stacks length minus 1 for the padding. Stacks, I guess we need object something. Dot length times 3 plus the length minus 1 for padding. Make sure these order of ops, I know they do, but we're going that way. You're right. And now we get to generate 2 blank lines. Well, technically, this needs to be the height of the tallest stack in the possible future. So I guess we need to generate that. Yeah, that will be a part of the simulation. Const. Stack, and that'll be an iffy because we're going to generate this once. Come on, semicolon. Let tallest equals. Now here's the thing. Our stack will be a copy. Well, it'll be a bad copy. JSON parse to JSON stringify of stacks. So tallest equals math.max. Our stack. We need the values. And all of those are arrays, so map r dot length, like so. Of course, we have to spread it to our math max. And we have the tallest one, arrays of unknown. Our stack just got all goofed up. This is a record of what again? String to string arrays. Are you happy? We're not happy. Because we don't know how to spell the word record. There it is. That's the tallest one. And then we need to actually we actually need to actually process this. And we're basically these three lines right here. Do the magic. Each move, we need to make sure, hey, who's the tallest? Hey, who's the tallest? So way up there. There we go. We play the game. And we use our stack, not... Where is it? Boop, 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 boop. And every move, technically... I'm trying to think, is there ever a reason we want to check every move versus just all the moves? If you're popping, you're getting shorter. You always find the lace at the end. And if you're splicing, yeah, we'll just do all of them. This is not the 9001, so we do the bad one. Pop is sometimes undefined. Don't worry about it. It's always there. Now this one we say, bingo bango. That's right, the destination is the only one that can get taller. Finally, chow, tallest possible stack, which, if we translate this to whatever it is, 2, 3, this is like height or something, but it's not really height. Because technically we need to generate these lines backwards. We're generating the entire thing backwards, so we're doing the bottoms first. Bottoms up. Boop, bottom corner, and we generate the indexes, which can we do programmatically? We probably can. So how does this work? Every index is joined with 3 spaces. There's a padding on left, padding on right. We are not supporting double digits because that's literally not in the spec. So that would be object.keys, stacks, map. Oh, thank you very much. Is that how it works? That doesn't look like... Yeah, you join the keys together with 3 spaces. Yeah, you don't do this. I don't know what you're doing. Don't do that. No, Copilot. Hey, Dumpster Dev, how is it going? I have to add our walls. We're over here slowly building out our little ASCII representation for the crane game. Definitely not going to complete it right now, but it's slowly getting there. We got the little crane moving around. Now we just have to get it parsing real data and actually running. Hey, there you go. Yep, gotta take your breaks. My timer is, again, not counting correctly. It's like 17, but for our cases, it is 13 minutes away. Stacks to lines. That's the numbers one. And then, for each one, we need to grab the ith value. But backwards. We could probably do this in line in some way. Because that's... I mean, we're not going to do this some wacky doodle way. We're going to do a for loop. So for... Not this, not that for loop. We're going to do for let I equal 0, I less than tallest possible. There we go. Lines push, object values, stack I or nothing. Good, good. We need to put the crate, so that's technically or 3 spaces, and around with the thing. That's technically a ternary too, so if there's a thing in the box, show me a box. Otherwise, show me 3 spaces. Why you angry? Because I'm missing my colon. Then join with 2 spaces. You join with 1 space. And you add a padding to each end. No, we get no paddings. Sad for you. That's okay. And then finally we add the topper, which is right here. Well, technically we also return lines.reverse, which means we can add the topper to the actual top now. Topper goes on top, which is this code right up here with the other corner pieces. Boop, boop, and ciao. Now this should allow us to do what we want, which means lines is still global and all that. But now we can say lines equals stack to lines, which this isn't like it because these all need to be arrays of strings. Now in theory, this is doing what we want. That arg does not go there apparently. But we do have a function. So do the thing. Ciao. Formatting did not explode. Glad to hear it. This needs to be made dynamic. We'll get there. Great. Okay, let's dynamicize this now. AD Bull, it goes well. All good, all good. Yeah, my day 4 was pretty good. Let me think back to it. Oh yeah, this is the the freaking overlapping numbers thing. Yeah, it was a little bit painful. Polish it up as the logic of it. But initially, I just generated all the numbers and was like, okay, is there an intersection between these two arrays of numbers? But yeah, my day 4 was polished out to be this. I actually did get a somewhat okay visualization of it, too. It can do with a little work, but it visualizes. So it draws the lines of little things. You can see like there's the overlap between 1732, 1863, shows the updated scores, all that. Oh, yeah, of course. Mine is in my repo, both current and old version. Yeah, elf start, elf end. I didn't destructure it that far, but I was tempted to. Yep, that's that's the logic to it. And then, yep, man, this looks identical. Oh no, okay, slightly different. Yeah, to track the overlap versus fully contained logic. Yeah, tricky math. Tricky math for sure, DMBull. Yeah, perfect. Perfectly reasonable. A bit more readable too if they actual declare them out. Yeah, I think my initial was very badly thrown together because my part 2, I just could not think of the logic. Or I couldn't think to Google it quick enough. Nope, not that one. There we go. Where'd they put the history? There it is. Ah, yeah, there you go, DMBull. That's all that counts, right? No need to really rush into it. Spoiler alert, so we all skipped the parser. That parser at the top, a lot of us skipped it and just hard coded it in. Then came back to it later. But yeah, that is tedious, that thing. Yeah, what was day 3 again? Or was that the rock, paper, scissors one? Oh no, this one. I actually kind of enjoyed day 3. Because it wasn't really like, it was a duplicate character finding thing, basically. Oh, last year. Yeah, I do not remember that one. Hey, I'm glad to hear you're chugging along still. But you can see my first logic was very explicit, and then here we go. Just generate all the numbers, and then if they have an intersection, which just throwing stuff on there. But it worked. Oh no. mm. Oh, this is your day three. Yeah, yeah. Alphabet rucksack. There it is. That's the left and right. There you go. Yep. Intersection. Nice. Ooh, a little regex. Ah, so my regex was not this cool. But I see you created a group, then you said, give me three of these, with the new line being optional. That's a cool way of doing it. My brain did not get all that regex cool. I just wrote the same thing three times. Things, a new line. Thing, a new line. Things, no new line. Yeah, my regex was like, this is how I would write it. But yeah, non-capturing three times. Yeah, that's a cool way to do it. And then I think, yeah, I split deuce, and the rest of it was just the actual thing. Yeah, it's clever. Just writing no fancy. I didn't think of it. Like I literally forgot about it. But yeah, I think yes is pretty clever. The non-capturing. I've been doing a little regex this year, mainly for like the line parsing, as you see. I don't think I have much other regex. Do I have much regex? Yeah, I got regex for parsing the two things. That's which is like literally no regex at all, to be honest. Ah, sorry to hear that, C films. Yeah, I mean that can be tricky. Can you console log it first? So can you console log the data to see if it's the back end or the front end's fault? Oh yeah, good place to start. Yeah, right now, Gamble, we're not going to complete it in the next 4 minutes, but I'm starting to build the visualization for part five, which you haven't seen yet, but it's a crane game, so no surprise there. It's gonna go down, pick up a box, move box, drop box. Yeah, the parser is heck to write for the this ASCII thing. That's why most of us didn't. Yeah, see, films, I've used Axios in the past. It shouldn't have too many differences. It shouldn't be the blame of your data failing, for sure. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean, the input for day five isn't, it is easily parsable. You split by the double new line character to separate the content, and then you can do that with what you need. You don't need Axios on the front end C films. The fetch API works perfectly fine. Though if you love Axios, it's not gonna hurt. People still use Axios. It's a perfectly fine library. Different strokes for different folks. So I think all I got left is to not hard code this. What was this again? What I got logic in my brain? So this repeated. My goodness, what a horrible thing that is. I can do this though. Const header or const HR. That's a great one. Yeah, it's an HR. Bada boo. Bada bing. Yeah, I mean it's my first time using Blest, which is kind of like a terminal user interface library, but I don't really know. It's kind of like it's in curses for JavaScript as far as I can tell. So yeah, I'm not building it out myself. No, no, heck no. So like I was using the previous ones myself, but since this is multi-line input on the terminal, I'm not about to do all that research to figure out how exactly you write 5 lines, tell the cursor to go up 3 lines, all that stuff. I just use a library. But for the previous visualizations, they have all been vanilla. Which, aside from all the hard coding, turns out pretty well. The day 3 one is kind of still my favorite. It's not fancy, but generates the viz. It's flashy, really flashy, but you can see it's searching both, highlighting yellow and red, then boop, green comes out. Okay, well, I mean, it's up to you, C Films. You can use however many packages you are comfortable with. If it completes the job, it completes the job, right? Okay, and we are that close to the actual next problemo. 3 minutes out. Okay, so I should get ready. Go 06. Here we go. Yeah, I'm probably not never gonna get my automatic generating thing up because this works just fine. Head on over to folder 6. Nope, no, wrong file. There we go. It's a running. Boop. So that's there. This is red. Let me turn on Quokka. Quokka, Quokka. Don't complain about this VS Code. Data. There's our data. We love data. It is our friend. There's our input boxes ready to paste. Let me sync that timer to 30. Okay, we're close to it for sure. Let me be sure to see who is on. Okay, I'm on, obviously. Whoop. Oh, Cito Mateo's not on. Oh, I hope they're still doing it. But we have ourselves Sam Kit Kat, fellow Hunter Dever, also going to be doing the Advent of Code live right now. Where is Cito Mateo? They've done it all these times. Maybe they ain't gonna be able to make it. That's okay. Check the channel. Yeah, Advent of Code, Advent of Code. Almost there, folks. Minute out. Hey, Madeline, yeah. Coming on by. We didn't get our visualization done this time, but we're pretty close. Got the idea of it in. Looks like Cito Mateo's not going to be jumping in live. That's okay. We got Sam Kit Kat. We can go ahead and follow along with them also. And T minus 60. I'm going to go get me my drink. Don't start. Stop time. And I'm back. And I am back. Hey, that's right. That's right. That's right, Madeline. Everyone's here to watch. Okay, let's find me my input. Oh, marker after character. So it seems like another rucksack. Oh no, it's the one giant line. That's a little terrifying. Just a tad terrifying. All good, all good. Okay, let's fix. Okay, examples. We have numerous examples. This is painful. Great. So it means it's gonna be a tough, interesting thingy to do or whatever. And what are we supposed to return? First marker. How many characters can be processed for the first starter packet? Ugh. We're returning a number. This example, the first time this appears after the 7th character, this needs to return 7. Great. What am I supposed to do again? Oh no, we're starting to get into weird definition-y stuff. Add a subroutine to the device. Start of packet marker. A sequence of 4 characters that are all different. 4 characters are all different. Is that what I need to do? 3, there hasn't been enough to receive the first time. Because J is repeated. This is a sliding window, isn't it? This is a sliding window. For first time a marker appears after the 7th character arrives. This does the last 4 which are all different. This is a sliding window. So like, this example is 7. JPQM. JPQM. Okay, so this is literally a sliding window. Okay, for let I equal 0, I less than data length. Yeah, we're gonna go out of range. But we need to. It can't be that far. -4 or whatever. Or now it's gonna be. Yeah, so it's gonna be. Oh wow, that's not really what we wanted. Next for cars. Those data subs are I to 4. Here's the thing. It can't. Okay, let's see. Maybe that'll work. Okay, if. Okay, make a new set. New set. Next for cars. If size is not equal to 4, then we gotta do something. What do we gotta do? We gotta return the I. Nope, that's not what it wants. 0 is not equal thing. After the first 3 characters haven't been enough to receive. MQJQ. Oh, so what is next for cars? MJQJ. If size is not equal. Oh, if it is equal to 4. 3. So JPQM. Ooh, I plus 3. Is that or I plus 4? 1300. A moment of truth. That was too easy. Oh, top 500. Okay. Except it consists of 14 distinct instead of 4. Oh my goodness, is this literally just change the number? This is probably where efficiency goes to die, but okay. So I said 4, and it was just changed to 14. Is that all we need to do? Probably not. Don't do this to me, Clip. Don't do this to me, VS Code. I know this probably ain't it. Ooh, 356. Hey, okay. So yeah, no top. Hey, I mean, that was it. Wow. Huh. Okay, that works. That works, I guess. Huh. What do you know? Hey. Thank you, Madeline. Oh, there's literally only one input, huh? So I didn't intend for this to be an efficient algorithm, but I guess since there's one input, it doesn't matter how inefficient it is. Part 2 really could have scaled this up, though, by adding, like, a real bunch of them. But yeah, nice job. It's a victory is a victory. Wow, would you look at that? Okay, well, there we go. I mean, yeah, it did take a little bit longer than it should have for me to read and understand the logic, but once I got there, the code actually came together relatively quickly. There were a lot of questions, like assumptions, but all of them came through correctly. Aside from that one typo, one off by 4 there. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely one. A Code Wars doable one for sure. So everyone could give this one a nice shot. Drop example in there. This is supposed to be 19, and we got a 19. Okay, that's okay. I see how it comes out to sound like that. The part two is usually harder than the part one, and like if you do the part one badly, you're supposed to like get got by the part two. And I know I did this badly because this is bad, but I didn't get got. So I mean, it's only day 6, I guess. We're not at that level of gotta be goodness. So it worked out. Yeah, with that, let's end that. 2022 6 TypeScript solution. Yeah, I'm curious to see. Where is Suda Mateo? Did they come on eventually or nay? Hey, they did make. Did they? Nope. Okay, I guess they have a life or something like that. I am, and it's not that. Oh, Sam Kit Kat's doing the day 5 one if anyone wants to see that. Yeah. Day 5 was a toughie. Yep, so we add 2022 day 6 TypeScript solution. And now we're going to do the polish, of course, and then we'll break it down. Goodbye to that. Now, did I need this -4? Okay, I need to. So, first we got more examples. We could totally add more examples. Eh. You don't usually get them with multi examples, but it happens. 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4 more examples. Boop, boop, boop. Delete, delete, delete. Go home. Select all. There it is. And select all the cool numbers. Alaxo. Hey, there you go, Madeline. Yeah, it's all. That's the great thing about Advent of Code. Any year, any day, you can always go back and get them. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I probably won't be staying. I'll be on maybe like an hour more. I do got life to attend to tomorrow morning, so can't make it a long stream. But yeah, I'll see you later or tomorrow, whichever comes first. Thanks for coming by. Okay, so these numbers all work good. We love a good number. Now with the new numbers, 19, 23, 23, 29, and 26. Why isn't this one working? Oh, because they all say solve 1. Ba-doop, ta-da. Now, let's see what happens if I drop this. Okay, this works. So, because I need to actually visualize this, right? It's the only way for me to realize how, if this is actually doing what I want it to do. So, next for characters, and always continue, so we don't actually want this to run. There we go. As you can see, it's always 4 characters up to the last, which is... Why are you running so many times? Oh, great. Cancel. Quokka got limitations. There we go. Last for our GSML, which is... Uh-oh, it stops too soon. So we gotta do -3. GSML, SMLB. I was lucky the actual input did not have my unique characters as the very last ones, or I would have gotten got. Okay, so first for the dirty optimization, function solve data. What are we actually calling this? Signal? Signal! Okay, so this is a signal, and then we are adding start of packet, distinct characters, distinct count. Distinct count is a number. And then we're gonna drop all this in here. So here we can say minus distinct count. I think if we do the less than or equals, that'll bypass that. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see if this works. Return solve data, distinct count of 4. Data is not defined. It's right there. Oh, I called it signal. Boop. There we go. Make sure these are console logged correctly. SMLB. BEA. Beautiful. But it's not working. Ah, because I broke it. And there's always going to be one, so we don't need to do that. Lovely. Okay, that works. So I don't need to put this in a variable, it turns out. Why is it only like substring? Number and end, that's I plus. There we go. Don't use subster, it's old apparently. This works though. So this technically works, and we're gonna make 2 optimizations. So we'll use this, then we'll use a better one. There we go. Both work lovingly. Yeah, this works. Let's, again, before we go super optimized, unreadable, we'll step up through this a little bit. Think. Yeah, that's enough right there. Off to save the world, TypeScript. Okay, there we go. So we hit it, and signal substring. Boop. So there's the substring going from I to I plus 4. And then convert this to a set, and we get MJQ, which does not equal distinct count, which we can show up there, as 4. So that's the trick. It does not work on one line. Everyone, hold up a minute. We can't read this. Now we can read that. Okay, this isn't the part 2 universally. I merged both of my parts into a single one. Oh, you meant like, yeah, what a shocking part 2. Yeah, it took me by surprise. I knew it would scale in some way, but that was it. Reset. Clear. There we go. Now we can show. Watch that. But yeah, I'm glad you completed it. For sure, Universal. I was just like, okay, do I just change? I put a 1 in front of the 4. Like, is that my life? And yeah, that was it. Just put a 1 in front of your 4, folks. But yeah, we're just doing the first wave optimization, which was basically making that distinct count a variable. That's like that's literally the only difference. And then we're gonna try to make it a real sliding window, which we don't have to, but might be fun. But yeah, so first one, as you see, index of 0, so we're going from 0 to 4, MJQJ, show the actual string. There it is. Converting it to a set, then we're saying, hey, how many are in here? If it's not exactly 4, aka there are some duplicates, we go to the next one, and we keep doing that. You see I1, I2, and I3. Yeah, it was a little bit of fog too. I had a few hiccups, but most of them were just limitations of typing in JavaScript. I think I got 350 or 3 something for each. 470 and 356. So not bad, but not gonna this is not gonna beat that. Like you said, the part two was literally changing one number. Yeah, it was pretty fast. I made one typo by not returning the right index, but most of that time was me sitting here trying to understand the problem, which is usually the thing that takes the most time. Because at first I was like, wait a minute, what's up the deer? hmm And yeah, and so this part, this is where we get to the last one. Go from 3 to other thing, all unique characters, set size is 4, which equals 4, and then we return I plus 4, which is 7. Same thing happens for part 2, both the number 14. So let's clear all these, delete all these, and commit this optimization wave 1. Because wave 2, I think I'm going to use a real sliding window. Because that's what I assumed I would need, like an actual optimized sliding window. But it's only day 6. That was a foolish thought. Some lines. No, we don't need any extra lines. We'll put some lines. There we go. Okay, yeah. Yep, set size, pretty easy JS way to check if there are duplicates slash it's all unique, for sure. And yeah, a shift push adjustments. Oh, that's probably, I think that's what I'm gonna go for after, because the substring, not very, it's an expensive operation, not exactly a sliding window. What you went with, probably an actual sliding window. Optimize 2022 day 06. Solution. Yeah. Time to slide that window. So let window equals signal substring. So we are taking the first 4. Yeah, I suppose so. It's gotta be an efficient way of doing this. I wonder, string concatenation, I guess. Yeah, true. It's day 6. They're not gonna knock us out for this time complexity at all. JS. What is the way to do that in JS? Now you're making me think about it. Got my brain making thoughts. Yeah. So removing and adding. That's mathematical. Eh. Yeah, I suppose that would be it. Yeah, I don't think I'm that concerned about it, Lee. Not at all. Just want to get some sliding window practice in for the heck of it. So what is window again? Let's turn off all of these. Yeah, solve one. You can be gone. Yeah, definitely not gluten for punishment. Glutton for punishment. Turn on Quacka. Just been a hot minute, so figured might as well. There we go. Now I is 4, so signal 4. That's where you console log it, yeah. There we go. 3, 4. That's where you start adding. So that's gonna be window equals, I guess that's somewhere, right? Could use a map. A map in a way. Ah, yeah. Huh. Oh, okay. So basically, just keep track of a cell lighting window, but it's a set instead of mutating an array. Does the order matter? I guess not if I have access to the last one. Yeah, actually. Let's go for that. Because you have access to last, which is I minus 4 or something. It'd be kind of gross. That's what we're here for, folks. We are gross. Const. There we go. Window. So let's... If you have the one we're about to add, return I plus distinct. Otherwise, doesn't add return something? Set add. Nope. Window add. I could have swore that thing returned a boolean. Guess not. So if you already have what we're about to add, then... Nope, that's not what we're supposed to do. You don't have it. Lost in the sauce. The grossness has got me. First, we're just going to actually do the window sliding, I suppose. MJQ, remove I minus 4, add I. Window delete, window add. Then I do a length check. There we go, except not that. That feels right. Doesn't work. 8's not equal to 7. Okay, and off by 1. 8's not equal to 7. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but my brain is saying we don't actually need... We could do this with a set. We don't need to track the existence. Huh, maybe I'm wrong, but... For sure, yeah, the two-pointer solution is obviously the most readable way. I'm just curious at this point. Window JQP. Oh, and also this don't need to do that. Yeah, so MJQ JQP. What is my data or my signal? Hello, signal. MJQ. So we should be JQJP. We are JQJP. It does not equal. Oh, this code's still here. Get that code out of here. Get out of here. 13's not equal 7. Okay, so our window JQP QP Q and P. Ah, since I'm removing one J, and there's already another J. Oh yeah. The map would need to keep track of a count or something. And this is ugly. Very ugly. Okay, let's try the string version. I think that one would work in my brain. But yeah, I see the way a map would have to keep track of stuff. Window equals window substring plus the new one. Then I'll still gotta use a set. It's effectively a map. Go. I plus distinct. Seems to be too far. 6 plus 1, I guess. Just an off by, or are they all... Nope, that was the off by. And these ones are probably happy now too. There we go. So that's technically our string-based sliding window. Substringing and then adding the one, which works. Practically same efficiency, though with a string instead. Ooh, I bet I can inline this. Yeah, you real baddies. Put the assignment in another expression. Who's gonna stop us? I'm still making a call to substring, so. What's the diff? I am curious at this point. Bench.js. Where's my gist? No, where is it? There it is. Ah, I have to probably TypeScriptify this thing again. I really should have done that. Go bench.js, solve TS. So we got the fancy dancy new one. Yeah, we'll just hardcode this here. Bench all. Yep, just drop the types. Would you look at that? It's now JavaScript. Surprise! Turn off Quokka. Actually, I want to keep this in case it's good. Thankfully, I can. We zooming. Meow. There we go. Old code. So solve window. Oh. Solve substring. Which is worse? Which is best? Find out soon. So we have the good inputs. Actually, let's use all these. We know they're functionally working, so no need to test that. Bench all func. Paste all. We'll use end of line. Nope, we'll use beginning of line. Call func with this data, you'll do the magic. And then of course we'll grab our input, just hard code it. I just typoed the entire thing. This is not fund. We're not running npm fund here, folks. Oh, thank you. Whatever that was, Copilot. Solve substring. Solve window. Node. Oh, come on, Node. Node bench. Which one's fast? Which one's slow? We're about to find out. I am still using 4, so I'll test it with the 14 in a moment. 97,000 ops substring. So does it feel fast? Oh my goodness. Window is so slow. Wow. Goes to show me if you're trying to optimize something that's already optimized. Oh, wait a minute. None of these have the counter on them. Hold up, that don't mean nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Because all these were undefined. So our code practically did nothing. Boop, boop, and let's add our 14s. Now it's gonna do something, although I see this is hard-coded to 4. So add goofed there. I'm gonna assume they're still out-correcting outputs. Now we get to see, although, ooh, there we go. Now she's struggling. Huh. Relatively similar. Too close for benchmark.js to tell the difference between apparently. The substring just slightly beating it, it appears. Well, that's what my computer says. Solve substring faster than building your own and resigning and all that. So that's what we'll stick with. Yep, that's what we'll stick with. Hey, KHPS, how's it going? Good morning, morning. Yeah, we're still doing messing around with Advent of Code. Day 6 here. Just finished polishing it off. TLDR, you're gonna trying to find a sequence of end characters that aren't repeating, which is classic sliding window. And we just ran the benchmark. Substring is faster than uh the creating and maintaining your own sliding window, at least in JavaScript. This is slow. The other one is fast. Nice, KHPS. Yeah, welcome to TypeScript. One of us. One of us. Yeah, welcome to the bright side. Okay, lots of time travel. There we go. We're good. But yeah, we just finished with this, and now, yeah, visualization for this, not gonna be too imaginative, to be honest. It's gonna take a string, zoom through it, and then once you see, actually, I just thought of a better way to do this. Once you see a character you've already seen, you move your, yeah, I could see an optimization for this. A two-pointer solution in which first pointer is where you're starting. Once you see a duplicate character, you move your second pointer to the QJ, then you find Q, then you move it up to JQ. There's a slight optimization. We gotta go for it. So for let I s equals 0, s, nope, that's not how it works. I mean, technically, if you find all four, you're golden. Yeah, I think I'll still be using a for loop. Signal.length s plus plus. Then it's for let e equals s plus 1. There it is. Okay. And then we slowly build this string. Let sub equals substring s2 s plus 1. No, we don't want to do this. We want to use an actual set. Const scene equals new set. Okay, I guess the 4 will be preloaded. So it's gonna be no. Maybe I'll need only one, because the scene will keep track of it. So if scene has signal s. Yes, I'm trying to mentally do this logic. So we add m, add j, add q. We see j. We set our start index to last seen of j plus 1. So this is a map. I need to keep track of locations. New map. If we haven't seen that, then set it to the current index, or s or whatever. Else, we have seen that. S equals scene get plus 1. And as we do this, we have to move them one by one. So we're not using has, we're using get, so we're keeping them technically in memory. Either way though, equals scene get plus 1, scene dot set signal s minus 4. Mm. Okay, we are. I just realized how many calls is gonna take. And the function calls alone are gonna make this too expensive. With this many, yeah, the optimization of the internal algorithm is not gonna overcome the number of function calls. So that's off the books. But it is possible if you had to. It's going to result in less volatile memory, I imagine, because you're not constantly creating and throwing away this string right here. But not efficient. Yeah, back to 05 Vig. Where do we leave off? I don't think this works at all. I think it was literally in the middle. Oh, look at that! We got the bouncing crane. So we did make progress, although as you can see, some things are wrong. There's 3 spaces between numbers and not 2. Good sire. So where are my numbers? 1, 2. I count badly. There we go. Look at that. It's a diagram. This is dynamic based off data. Though as you can see, we do not have enough free space here. So we need 2 more spaces of air. And that's not even for the tallest one. Because in this example, if we could make it all the way back to day 5. Yeah, the tallest one becomes 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So our whatever our height width needs to be added to 3 plus 3 to accommodate the crane. Gotta fit in the crane. Well, this is the part where you should run. Thank you, code. Look at that tall crane. Because below the crane is going to be the grabby. Since this is going to be 4 high, we want the grabby to be here and holding a box here. 2, 3, 4. And not touching the highest one. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Oh, this thing. Yeah, we can't hard code this anymore. They say this plus HR. I think that was the last thing I did. I defined this thing as a dynamically lengthened string. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so now our crane needs to go to where it needs to go. So that's what this is currently doing. It goes to its origin. It needs to go to the origin first. Whoops-a-daisy. So, we'll make both of these lets, because they're going to need to go somewhere else eventually. Technically, the crane also needs to move its contents, but we're going to get there in a moment. Oh, and that's also a horrible comparison. I need to compare that to where I am. So I need to go direction, origin -1. Yeah, let's rewrite this. This is why you gotta review your Copilot stuff. Crane X less than dest X. I think so. We just need to make this go the right direction. So let's log these. Dest X. This will be a really short thing because we're just looking for output. Oh, I'm writing a console. How's Blest handle this? Disgustingly. I love that. Okay, well, I guess we need, once we get there, await new promise for 2.5 seconds while we read text. I can't read that text. Alright, we're waiting 2.5 seconds. Okay, dest x is 2, crane x is 6. We made it to 2. Dest s is 6, crane is at 2. We made it to 6. Went back to here. Okay. Are we going to go to stack 3? Okay, I have instructions to go to stack 3, I swear. I swear it. Just have to go find them first. At the bottom. There we go. Yeah, 3. Oh, I never go to the destination, just the origins, which is 2121. That makes sense. Great, so you do that. We love you for that. Then you wait. And you do it again. So this is the easy part. Moving the crane and the crane head. The fun part is going to be moving... Let's actually add some... Yeah, it's going to be moving the crane down to the block, crane up from the block, then moving the crane and the block back down and back up. Oh, diagonals off the books too. Okay, so we need to get crane Y to mathematically figure out the line that it needs to go to. Let dest Y equals 1 plus stacks origin left. Okay, so let's make that an idea. Your destination Y is currently... We're not drawing the crane! Also, lines needs to be generated. Why is lines a global again last I checked? Yeah, last I checked, you don't need to be a global since we all kind of generate from you. Yeah, let's be functional. 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 Let's use globals. Let's use globals. Yay. Who does not like that? Okay, so at this point, lines equals stacks to lines. Lovely generation. We do it every time. Super expensive. No one minds it though. Lines, crane Y, crane X minus 1. Oh, this is a splice actually. Splice, crane X minus 1. The length of the crane, the entirety of the crane. There we go. Put those 3 characters in there. That seems right to me. Show me pretty. Look at that. Look at that little hand. Look at that little grabby grabby. We love the little grabby grabby. Awesome. Okay, so now we need to calculate our destination Y once we get there. I just want to add a real delay here. So like, we made it. Slow down. So we get there, we need to slowly extend the thing. So while crane Y not equal dest Y, which we'll figure out what that actually is. That's a great idea. That's what we do want to do. Yeah, add the top, add the top, add the crane head, but not at crane Y just yet. Or let Y equals 1. There we go. Oh, Copilot, you know exactly what I want. Adding the cute little drawdown line. Now we gotta think, what is crane Y currently? It's 1, because it's 1. So in this example, I'm calculating it as the length of the stack. Stack is 2. So this isn't really where it needs to be. So the height of the stack, I need to figure out how many get down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to get to 5. Try to figure out the way to math this down. So I'm doing 1 plus thing, that's 3. 3 minus 4. No, I mean, something like that. No. Math, folks. Okay, let's start writing this down. Test y needs to be 5. Okay, we're not writing a direction. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My length is 2 minus plus 1 for here. Okay, it's a fun little trick, basically. Let's see if I can ask Copilot. Stack height. Okay, that doesn't seem like a too bad of a proposition. What's tallest possible stack? 4. So that's 2 plus 4 is 6 minus, well, that's origin actually. 6, 5, 4. Okay, pretty close. Let's get some, can't really count a log. If we can get this far, put 10,000 because we are not moving on from this position. Well, there's no crane. Oh. Okay, so it's an off by 1, I believe. 3. Gonna be a good theory. Okay, it's a little. It's a lot too quickly. Yeah, all these 100s. Congratulations, you just went double and a half. Why don't I see the initial crane either? What is up with that? Okay, so we need to actually draw. Do wow. We need a do wow. There we go. Been a while since we've. Hey, no kidding. Since we've needed to do one of these. Oh, it's also crane y plus plus. Crane less. Crane. So if you're not in the thing, then you get a direction. Otherwise, you don't move. And we just need to do that one. Oh, wow, it stabbed through the floor. There is no Rascal 1C films. There never was, never will be. Okay, we just need to do some initial drawing, so that's what's up. So technically, this part is actually can be hard-coded, because I'm telling it where to go. Right, the only thing that really starts changing is the, what you call it, box location. So all of these 4 lines, to be honest, should be in stacks to lines. Yeah, that's right. Then we have lines, lines reverse, map things, const, matrix. There's our lovely matrix. And you modify the matrix. Modify the matrix. There should always be a crane. Yeah, this is good. Getting kind of a game loop here now. Nice. Nice, which means on initial draw, we're gonna see Craney. Yeah, just a little debug. Ooh, I think that looked good. I blinked though. Just for debugging see films. It's awfully freaking fast. Why are you so fast? Be slow. Ooh, and it went to the left. Oh, that would be cool and optimized if I didn't go all up all the time based on heights and all. So yeah, there we go. We do that, and then we gotta pick ourselves up. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. This is it. I got it. What? Currently carrying equals no. This is all going on my. This is practically a freaking game engine at this point. Must be a different Rascal One. See films. I've never streamed on Rascal One. There is another Rascal something too, I think, also on Twitch and Twitter. If currently carrying matrix crane y plus 1, then you gotta do the splice trick. I got lost in my own mind. Yeah, it's a little bit. Current carrying length. Technically, what is currently carrying? Yeah, so let me math this out. 3 minus 2, divide by 2, math dot floor. Would like this to be dynamic. There we go, so it's math dot floor. Carrying dot length by 2. This is the part that gets subtracted. I guess that's one way to look at it there, KHPS. That is certainly one way to see it. The other one is like, all programmers are lazy. That's why they're programmers too. Multiple different perspectives for sure. Okay, so I guess you are a string or null. Welcome to the world. There we go. Hello, currently carrying. Welcome to the pod. Yeah, that's me for sure. I do love me a good bit of automation. Now we need to pop from a stack. Oh, look at that. I'm actually putting it in the thing. Okay, we get to do another render. We love another render. Yep. That's why we are geniuses. Oh, Sam KitKat went off. Okay, at the last remainder. Okay, so we'll draw this, and then we will while crane y not equal 1 go up. Crane y go up, do thing, all we love. And then again, here comes the next change. Again, this is very game engine on the edge, folks. Dest x equals destination now, and do it again. Come on, Copilot, you can do this. Bored of using Git, so all your code gets auto pushed to GitHub. Okay. I mean, you're probably still using Git under the hood, you're just not physically using it, right? You automated it. Does this project do CRUD? Well, see, films, there's no database, so I guess not. And there's no personalized data, so just we are reading, but we're not updating, deleting, or creating anything in any data store. Yeah, so we get to destination and then we go down. So we need to set dest y equals 2 plus destination length because we don't want to crash. No crashing, no. Wow, crane y is not dest y. Do it again. So this is what Copilot's good for. Repetitive code. There we go. We push currently carrying, reset currently carrying, render, give me a delay, and go back up. Yeah, I think this might actually be it, folks. I was not expecting to get this done, to be honest. Are we gonna do another sleep? Yeah, we sleep. It's not MERN stack, it's no stack. It's TypeScript and a bunch of files. See films, there is no stack in this. Okay, pick up the D crate. Oh, look at that. Okay, wow, that's not the visualization I wanted, but oh, look, it's going. Look at it go. Now go down. Oh, yeah. Drop it. Go back up. Go to the right. Or sleep, yes. 3 from 1 to 3. Oh, look at this. It is kind of like a file stack. It's it's a stack, all right. Oh, this is actually going very I honestly was expecting this to be a lot harder. I guess my brain's just on fire on all today. Okay, now we gotta color this thing. We gotta make it look pretty. And we gotta put those edges back. I kind of rip off the edges. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'll use my own edges. Oh, where's the box drawing? Yeah, it is. I'm liking it. This is my favorite one. I think this is my favorite one so far. I actually made a crane. Yeah. Is that like not the Advent of Code challenge? I thought that's what they were challenging us to do. Make the crane. I made the crane. Let me put the box back on. Maybe I use one of these cool slashes. 'Cause that looks stabby. Stabby crane. Yeah, so whenever I set currently carrying, right? So whenever there's a currently carrying, so I was all dynamic about this. We're gonna be hard coded. -1, 1, 1. Then we're gonna put the crane, the slashy slash. Yeah, we all making cranes today. Everyone's gotta make a crane. You can make a crane, you make a crane. Oop. Ah. Don't know why this is so angry, but be cool. Crane X -1. Yeah, that seems right. And we're gonna see if it looks more like I'm picking it up. That would make a full box, but I ain't that crazy. Ooh, no, my goodness, what have you done? Oh, that's why it's angry. There's a zero space character around here. No, what's wrong with this? Why you so weird? Could be confused. Why are you angry? I suppose so, whoa, dude. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. These characters aren't zero width. Or I'm splicing. Oh no, I need to splice 3 out. It's me, not the code. Maybe I can use. So I use squares. So I thought, oh, it's like squarey, but maybe I won't use squares. I'll use more diagonals for the head. See, now we're drawing ASCII art, folks. You didn't think that'd be coming up, did ya? Where's my ASCII art? There we kinda go, and there we kinda go. This is gnarly ASCII. Yes? I don't know. I do like to color this at some point, so. You know, it actually looks like it's carrying it, so I'm not complaining. But now I want it to be like connected at the head or whatever. Might be asking for too much. So I need a T junction, but on the flat bottom. I need an underline, kinda. Okay, you just stop. Oh, wow, I was gonna try to copy that. Kinda like this. No. That would be halfway up. That wouldn't connect to those. These are weird characters. The heck are these supposed to connect to? Ah, one of these, I bet, right? Box drawings. Yeah, one of these. That's why they're down here, I bet. So I gotta use. Well, none of them, they don't connect though. It's good enough. No one's really gonna care about this too much. Now comes the coloring part, which is gonna be fun. So let's go down to my old ASCII drawings, which are kind of outdated, but they're okay. So classic red, green, and blue. I'm gonna keep the same old colors. So when it says move one from 2 to 1, it's gonna highlight 2 in red, so the whole stack is red. 1 is gonna be green. I want green and blue. Eh, hold on, my brain's loading on that one. Okay, we're just gonna pick 3 colors, and when I pick this up, it'll go to the 3rd color until I drop it down, which it becomes the other color. There will be colors. That's all that matters. This does mean stacks to lines. It's gonna get stop highlighting. A optional origin and destination. And destination. Congratulations, you got variables. Destination. Okay, so if object values stacks, this is offset by 1. Plus stack. Do I color the whole thing or just the content? We like color around here, so the whole thing gets colored. So let's put this in braces. Cost color it. It equals. I need an index out of this. I have to +1 it to get my ith. I +1 triple equals origin equals colors dot red or destination green or colors or just no op, I think. Want get me a no op. Arg arg. I guess I'll make you generic to be cool and TypeScripty. There we go. Color it. So color it if your origin red, destination green. Otherwise, no op. And these are optional numbers. Congratulations. That's how we mark optionals in TypeScript with the question mark. Optional as in they can be undefined, which is the actual definition. And boom, that colors it. Now with that, we love our lovely colors. Big fans. That's only the crates. It's the same color logic going elsewhere. Going in the keys, there it is. So keys.map key I boop color it return color it key. There we go. Again, lots of expensive, but we're making pretty art. Finally, if currently coloring, then this thing, we're gonna color you yellow, but we don't need to do that just yet. Hope, oh, cannot find colors. Okay, import. Import colors from colors safe. I'm hoping Blessed is cool with me injecting colors in here. It does not seem very cool with my injection of colors. There's no op. No, no, I'm supposed to return the thing I give it. It's not, though. So everything's wrong. Try to get the keys working. That's thank you, thank you VS Code. We get to blame VS Code for that one. Okay, so these numbers are working. That's also, it's all offset. So the numbers are still working. Very much not colored. Not happy about that. Okay, stop freaking VS Code Firefox. I equals I plus 1 equals origin. Did I go the wrong way? 0 plus 1 equals origin and destination. No, those are correct. Okay, so this is where it would help, I bet, if I returned it. That's what you get when you convert your arrow functions without to bodied without thinking. Great. Okay, now this is just going crazy. Okay, let's go back to the original, which was just this. It seems like a lot more is broken than it should be. Only a few things should be broken, I say. No, yeah, see, this is a lot more broken than it should be. I didn't break all this. I just added freaking colors. I only did that on one of the renders, too. Well, let's time travel a little bit. I gotta be careful, though. I don't want to lose all that I just added. Okay, save. So we've time traveled. Ah. Okay, save again. Being careful because we're about to lose our forward path. That works. Okay. My goodness. So back forward. Origin destination. So it goes from stack conditional this or that. Oh, dot join. I got rid of the join. There it was. Okay, so let me track this down. Where's that about to go? Nope, the join is not inside this. Color it, grab the index. Yeah. And no op. Now we know the key is fine. We can ignore that. Wait, where did I just jump? Okay, I imported it. We love an import. Okay, this should be functional. What have I done? We messed up I. My goodness, there it is. Gotta use, when we're already nested in a loop, you gotta use other names. J. You know, if my ESLint or TypeScript or someone was cranked up, it would not have allowed me to shadow this I. But it's not, so we live in here now. Still not seeing any colors though, so we are not succeeding. Nope. Okay, where's my J's? So this is. Ooh, no. J is. My goodness. You need the I on this. Because I is the column. What's the point of the J then? I do need to be using this I. Otherwise, still no colors. Significant lack of colors. Which means my thing is not just happening for whatever reason. Oh, because I'm not passing it to literally everywhere I go. So stacks to lines. Congratulations, we're about to do a lot of copy pasta. Every animation needs it. Be pretty. Oh, there. Okay, it's there are colors all over the place. Okay, so I got my numbers all wrong. Now I am supposed to use J or I or one other letter I got in the box. So that one should be using I think. The color should be using J. Let's find out. Well, let's not break it. And now let's find out. Hey, intelligence, how's it going? Over here just messing around. Oh, look, we got our colors. But making this little ASCII crane game and, well, crane animation and adding cool colors. Okay, I don't like the red. This should be blue now. Blue dabba dee dabba doo. Yeah, little ASCII crane. Good old Advent of Code Day 5, literally animating the challenge. Powered by the actual solution code. Hope your evening's been treating you well as well. Yeah, we're basically near the end. I did not think we would make such progress. Um, colors red. Just gotta make all this red. It's not very dynamic, but it should work. Famous last words. There we go. Let's make it go faster. Gotta go fast. So everything is at a second. So let's double the speed. You can actually see it go full now. Should look good. Look at her go. Oh, okay. And the arms turned red. That's cool. It could be faster. Okay, we'll also need to highlight these texts too with the correct colors. Oh, whoa, what happened there? Oh, and yeah, moving 3, that's bad too. It's not going enough. Okay, so 125. No, let's not go that fast. So we got the arms are all messed up color-wise. I'll make them yellow. That'll be thematic. Well, it could be cool if I had them colored on the right or left side, but we ain't there. And finally, our loop for count needs to be doing this. This entire thing, to be honest. For let's see equals 0. See less than count. And the whole thing lives in there. Welcome to the party. Because colors origin is the, I mean, I'll get it right. Surely. Green to blue, and now they're not happy because they're not strings. See if that looks colored correctly. 2 to 1. I got them backwards. Oh yeah, I do like the yellow. Boop. I think the reason we saw that giant explosion of color was because I double colored something. Boop. Okay, so I imagine it got colored yellow or red and green at the same time. But I don't know why I only did it on that drop. This thing is going way too high, by the way. I need a pathfinding algorithm. Well, that one worked. Oh, that's gonna be an annoying bug. Okay, an efficient algorithm would not go to the top every time. This is... And it would go diagonal too. Do I have to make an efficient algorithm? Ah, an efficient algorithm would be nice. Ooh, it did it again. It seems to be doing it when it's neighboring a green. I don't know, I was keeping track. but it's doing colors. No, okay, I have no idea what's doing it now. And then finally, the last thing would be highlighting C, M, and Z in all one color. But that was the hard part in my mind, this animation. But we got it. Now, the moment of truth doesn't work on the real thing. So I'm hard coding it in down here. Const import fs from fs. Let's see if we can import on the real thing. And then I'm right down here. So instead of saying this, do the thing. Great function names, by the way. Best you've ever seen. Do the thing. S read line sync. Don't do whatever that was. Read line read file. My brain got lost. Moment of truth. That's why I have to make this big. Nope, explosion, input txt. It's input in. Thank you very much. Save that. Rerun, and let's get some real estate in here. Oh, my label's incorrect. Oh my goodness, does the crane really get that tall in this thing? I did not anticipate this. Uh-oh. I ain't got that much terminal. Oh, okay, so instead of using maximum height or whatever the heck that is, we use current height. That'll be fine. Label.top equals lines.length. Okay, you'll always need to do that. That's gonna be painful. Whenever I do stacks to lines, it'll do that. The label will need to move up. Yeah, very bad code, folks. Don't worry about it. Top 0. What was it actually, though? Lines length plus 1. Okay, we don't have a screen yet. All the way back down. Wee. Oh, put that down there. There we go. Every time we do this, we say, great, before we do the great return, label top equals matrix length. Just because we're using it. Lovely. So this will make sure that's always updated, and there's always a render after this, so no need to worry. Now finally, this height should not be doing this. It should be tallest stack, tallest current stack. Which is, I've already calculated this when I did this initial calculation. Let's make it a let. I don't have to redo this all the time. There we go. Ta-da! So great. Every time we do this, hold on. We're gonna do this. This calculates both our destination and our other logic. If we start messing with this, it's gonna break a lot of stuff. Let's do it. Tallest possible stack equals this, which is good old stack. I said stacks. Let's watch the fire, folks. Psh, no active screen. Well, that's one thing. Why are you angry? Tell me which 42. Apparently you can't create this before the screen shows up. Whatever. Even though I hadn't added it to the screen. Okay, this doesn't look bad. Move to... Huh. Okay, yeah, so it did move down, which... It's not the worst. got no. Oh, you're making the entire rest of the string. No. How are we coloring other things? We just color what we're color, right? We don't color the rest of it. Why you do this? Whenever I'm to the right of something green, it seems. Yeah, give me some real estate. Oh no, our box got cut off. Yo, watch as I go over here. I'm gonna go to the right of this green F and it's gonna garble. Garble, yeah. Interesting. Maybe I need to say color it plus colors reset empty string. I'm not doing any resets because I didn't think I needed to. But apparently we do. Let's increase my speed. This should be duration based, but we are not there yet. It's gonna be a lot faster, but I'll be able to see the flash. There's the flash. If I just get rid of all colors, this will technically work, I know. I guess this can go even faster. I forgot how many steps there are. I appreciate that turn down for Rip. And yeah, this is very upping the ante, so don't worry about it. Look at that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna oh no. Ooh, the height of the box needs to be adjusted. That's painful. But yeah, like I said, this is very much not what we would generally do. And this is like managing this ASCII and kind of like game visualization isn't easy either. But I'm glad you came on by. It is fun, I will say that. Yeah, so box height needs to be this whatever. Lines length, whatever. So when do I do that? There we go. So box height equals matrix length plus 1. Let's see if that looks usable and increase our thing from 10 to 5. We gotta go fast. Now let's see if we're zooming. Might just remove the colors to be honest. Oh, we're too fast. We broke it. Or my previous change broke it. So I think we need double height. Height for matrix. Where's the box? So I think it needs an initial height, maybe. No, not liking that. This is a bad idea. Height equals lines length plus 1. Try that. As expected. Now if I just increase the height of the box, do I have to call some magic method? Is that what's up? Box set height size dimension matrix length. I don't see why this won't work. Why not? Why you no happy? Is there a magic thing I'm supposed to do? Tell me the magic. Scrollable text. I has options. That's a good one. So, scrollable text element, sure. Scrollable box element, sure. There's no scrolling, there's no children. Maybe I should make this thing scrollable. Oh, that would be really cool. Okay, I know what I need to do, but We ain't gonna figure that out anytime soon. With height, so I'm using a box, which is like a thing. What if I didn't use a box? No, it needs resetting the height on this thing is just ank. And make sure I'm setting it to a good height. I'm not gonna be able to see this. It's not how consoles work. Oh no, whoa dude, that's not good. It happens though. It reached the end of the free tier, I imagine. Eh? Ah, yeah, it's gonna be tough to once you've have had a taste of the API. Going to a scrape is never truly fun. But I mean, it sounds like API. Is it a rate limited? Because you might be able to survive on the 1,000. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, let's go back. What did I attach? I touched something. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's fix these colors. There you go. Just change the sport. That sounds easy. The entire sport. Just swap her out. Hmm. Only 1,000. Interesting. Sorry. Height 50%. Oh, I bet once you do this. Oh, rows and columns. Shrink flow. Ooh, I want to tell it to shrink. Yes, I need to give it a shrink of true. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, Will, dude. But thankfully, you can use that caching for the scraping, so it's not completely lost. Okay, my brain got lost on. So my brain did get lost somewhere. Shrink. There we go. What do I pass this to? The box. Give it to the box. Though weirdly, it's called shrink and not like dynamic size or whatever. Okay, you're gonna get tall. Oh, this looks like it's doing it. A dark dag. No, no. Is this me or is this it? It's hard to tell. No, you're not pulling me off topic, well, dude, not at all. As you can see, I'm just fighting with ASCII art. It cut me off. It did it again. Okay, okay, so figure this out. For sure, yeah. All yeah, the days they get more complex as they go along. And you're right. The days 1 through 5 are less complicated. Like the first one, it's a 7 or an 8 Caillou, honestly. Day two is just confusing rock, paper, scissors, which if depends on how your brain can track rock, paper, scissors. 3 is a 7 or a 6. 4 is literally both a LeetCode and Code Wars, so you can call that a 6 or a 5. 5. The, this is a little tough one, but the algorithm behind 5 is a 6. The parsing is a 5, and then on 6, 6 was somewhat probably a 7 to be honest, Caillou. So yeah, you don't need programming knowledge to necessarily do these. I this isn't like you're not seeing the solving the leak code process. You're seeing drawing a diagram. Like this, the leak code solving is generally over within the first hour of the stream, or the first hour for me. What's the problem? Until we get to the harder days, in which, yeah, days 15 and forward, it's kind of like leak code. You're going to need to know an algorithm or two to get the solution. But yeah, everyone should try day one. Even if you're not gonna don't have time to do them all, just try day one. See how it feels. It's even fun to follow along, even if you're not doing it yourself. For sure, yeah. And of course, we got the channel on Discord if y'all ever wanna follow along there. Yes, okay, so when you're using a shrink, you just can't specify a height or a width, I think. Now we need this thing, those freaking colors, and I want it to go fast. Gotta go fast. So if we drop this to 5, it's gonna go so fast. Yeah, look at that speed. The need for speed. Usually, so I started off doing this in Python, whoa, dude, because that was my language of choice and I was quickest with it. But yeah, now I'm doing it. I've been filling a little TypeScript and JavaScript last year, but yeah, now this year, figured I'd go full TypeScript. And like my challenge this year, obviously, isn't top 100 leaderboard, especially with the AI emergence. But it's just my challenge this year. You can kind of see my challenge is to make a visualization of some kind for every problem. I think I'm doing pretty all right on that. There's this color glitch. I mean, I could just hook in the audio API. What is? Yeah, because this is just gonna keep going. Ring sound effect. I think you're talking about the Sonic one. Oh, no, not the telephone ring. Sonic ring sound effect. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, the challenge was the algorithm. None of the all these visualizations are like upping the ante stuff. My brain still doesn't see why this thing's failing. Oof, my ears. Sorry. That works. Um, Node.js Play MP3. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just know a little bit more than most. Just got a little more experience in it. It's just playing around coding, to be honest. Like, you see a thing you want to do, you figure out how to do it. MP3. Great. Play audio for Node.js. So there's an NPM module for everything. It's 4,000 downloads. We trust this one, don't we? Yeah, but we can trust them. That's not a virus. So what's the pickup block? It's when I set the content to this one. No, it's gotta be one of these 10 lines or these 10 blocks. Currently carrying. Here it is. And it's asynchronous. Absolutely hurting my soul. Um, it's require. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. But player.play timeout? Weird. Okay, just paste code. Sonic. Yeah, there are no errors. We don't care about errors where we're going. That's right, that's right. Import player from play sound. Okay, don't be annoying, TypeScript. Be cool. Can you be cool? Place your bets now if TypeScript is cool. It seems like it's cool, though this is angry. Play does not... Oh, thank you for catching me on that. Toss player. TypeScript has been cool. What do you know? Now, we're not waiting for this to finish playing. How long ffprobe this MP3 is? Duration is less than a second. Okay, we can wait a whole second. I'll wait 1 whole second. So SwagGoPal has a mic sometimes for how it figures that out. Ooh. Okay, so it's doing it. It's at the wrong point. And it's, we move it around. So it's after we pick it up, you want the sound, and we don't need to wait this long. Maybe we don't need to wait at all. If it's fast enough to finish before the next one grabs, we need to wait at all. It would help if we could visualize that the color's eating it alive. Oh. So this was your idea. You're welcome. Turned down for rep. Yeah, I mean it's a great idea. I have taken my headphones off my head though, cause oh wow. That's lovely. So we'll play that later. I'm gonna comment that out just for now, though. It's just for development. I mean, it's definitely going in the final. It's just we gotta fix some things first before we get that fun. First, these darn colors. For sure, yeah. I mean, it's a great suggestion, yeah. I wouldn't have thought of it myself. Hope this isn't copyright. Please don't sue Nintendo, whoever that is. I don't think you can copyright a 1-second sound clip. Oh, they'll try. Okay, so now for these colors, I need a guinea pig. So we need to basically figure out when it does. It's when we go down, right? So right here is where it is. Wait. New promise. Infinity. Hopefully that's the one that gives us a good example. Perfect example. Okay, so mangled. So this looks correct. So it turned my thing green. So why is it so the green? It's the green. The green is spreading. We love green. Green's good. The green thumb just got too green. Is it the blue? I want to know how to test that. It's this thing, whatever it is. And then what I do is with it, I color it. So colors.green. Let's make sure it's not just green. I don't want to be color biased. Make sure it's all the colors, I assume. As expected, they're all bleeding across. And of course, if we don't use colors, we don't have this issue, right? As expected, we do not have this issue without the colors. Yeah, it's just waiting 50 years. Colors reset. It's something about the join, right? You also need to make sure these are together. So the color reset might do it. All these terminal codes. Nope, not doing it. No, it's both the parent. It's all the ones that are right to green. I've definitely learned to manage the frustration turn down. Yeah, I did not start off as chill as I am now, for sure. So I'm using the color library. Maybe I don't use the color library. Blessed knows how to do colors. Where's your box? Tags. True. But yeah, it's all about setting expectations accurately. Because if you expect the world, then you're gonna just, like, if you expect too much, you're always gonna get frustrated. It happens. It happens all the time, you know? Sometimes you just gotta step away every now and then. But like Leon says, as long as you plan to have a planned time to come back, it's fine to take breaks, as many as you need. So how do I color? Yeah, it's not about solving the problems. It's about doing better than you were last time when you ran into the problem. It's about progress, not necessarily. I mean, it is about accomplishing goals, obviously, but you can't measure yourself by how many goals you accomplish. You measure yourself by how much better you did the last time you ran into that problem. For sure, it's definitely that too, whoa, dude. It's like when you're looking for your keys, you find them when you stop looking. Okay, red foreground. So this is how we do colors in this world, huh? It's just red foreground, all the things, I guess. This looks like HTML. You put HTML in my terminal? Who do you think you are? Oh, what the? Well, what the heck? What did you do? What is this? You detached my crane. Okay, so maybe I need to use all the right colors. Um, Surround. Okay, I'm gonna create a cute little function. Const add wrap text and then wrap in what tag. That's another string. Return open curly tag text thing tag. I look away one moment, and these are all the wrong symbols. So open forward slash. There we go. Okay, now I can use this instead of colors. So goodbye, colors. You will be missed. Blessed does not like you. Okay, I should really fix this. Blue FG? Yeah, blue foreground. And then this one is green foreground. Yeah, okay. That's making sense. Should have made this the helper function, but we're here now. And now we use cute little wrapper function. Color it. And now we actually have to go fix that. Using colors anywhere else? We are. Yes, we are. This might be part of the explosion too, so we don't know who's really to blame. The crane or everything else. So tag goes there. String goes there. Colors dot sup. Yep, so wrap. Hopefully that's a valid terminal color. Yeah. Wrap. Red FG. One more wrapper, I hope. Yellow foreground. My goodness, there are more. Yeah, I love that. Oh, we also update this one. Crap. Which one was it? Green. Green foreground. Where's my parenthesis? Where's my closing quote? Where's all my stuff? Oh, that's not right. There we go. Blue foreground. Ka-chow. Okay, we got all the colors. We're colorless. Now we need to update our label to accept these taggy colors. Blessed, blessed, blessed. There we go. Tags. True. Enjoy. Oh, don't do that. Please work. I just converted you for something. My goodness. Although now I'm actually seeing the text. It got really messed up there. Ah, indexes. Indexes include these darn color code characters. When I do a splice, it's not correctly. Ah, I see it, I see it, I see it. I need a second layer. I need a color mapping. I need to do the same thing I did last time to properly index and slice where these things need to go. Or I need just to not do slicing, actually put it in its correct position based on index. Because this is where all the bad stuff's happening. Calling dot splice and all that. Huh. So I need a color layer, basically. Then go back over the matrix and color each character at that position with that thing. Okay, it's like a alpha channel, but for colors entirely. I can do that. I can do that. It's gonna be a matching of this, basically. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Wait, who's joining all this? We're doing a join at some point. If we didn't do the join, do we need that join? Do we need all these joins? Because we're converting it back into a thing. If we kept it as an array, okay, we don't. This is effectively the goal I'm looking for. Yes, let's just console log matrix. Probably not gonna be able to see it though. Show me the matrix. There you go. Look at how many extra characters are in here. That's the badness. I really want to get this finished. Sadly, we are not going to get the colors finished. But we're at least going to be able to play the animation through once. With that 1 millisecond delay, we can at least watch it. And then later, at one point, oh, I got a console in there. Yeah, it's too late already. I got a life tomorrow. Oh, we have that giant one. Nope, did I break it or is it just that fast? There we go. Okay, now we get to watch it move. Look at her go! I don't know how long this will actually take, but it shouldn't take too long. Yeah, appreciate it. Now, one of these are going to get super tall and literally take it off the screen. I'm curious to see which one does that. Also, I do gotta efficient make this thing efficient at one point. Basically, build out a pathfinding algorithm because for every time it goes all the way to the top when it doesn't always need to. Like it doesn't. It just needs to go to the top of the one in the way. But that's probably not even tomorrow's. That's a later dates. How many instructions do I have? Okay, I don't want to break that. I only have 500 instructions. Eh, show me real estate. 5 from 4 to 9. 4. Okay, I can't read this fast enough. 3 from 2. Oh my goodness, I am literally only on instruction 100. There are. How many more? There are 400 more instructions. Well, this is not a fast playing animation at all. I've been coding since about. I've been around technologies. It's about 2013. Turned down for it. Started with Python, 3D animations and modeling, and we've moved on from there. So the fact that I'm playing like every operation as a technically animatable by a second is probably what's taking so long. I could skip some of these things, like make it choppier, the cost of speed, which yeah, could be more options. So let's leave some to-dos for future me. Colors not work due to splicing in crane at position, but position changes when colors added to left. To do make it work based on duration and speed. To do toggle for sonic sound. To do smart crane only go up as far as needed to get to next stack. To do I forgot one. I was trying to phrase that last one. I forgot one. Well, sure was a good idea. Ah, here we go. Option to skip certain animations. All horizontal frames. All vertical frames, etc. Oh, this is the tall boy, eh? Is one of me tall? I don't know. Either way, it's good, folks. Big fan of this one. No colors, but we are so close to the colors. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, it was a pretty good stream. Did we touch the last one? Oh, this was the last one. Yeah. Making good progress, doing some good advent of codes, and yeah, looks like Sam Kit Kat went offline. Suda Mateo did not, wasn't able to come on this time. Let's see. Okay, that one wants to crash. We love that. See if we can find someone to raid real quick. I'm gonna make sure to push this. Y'all got the latest version. There we go. You already rated. Oh, sigh about that. We're already rated Annie Asky last time. Got a variety, spice of life. Do come on, please load. Be cool. Oh, Madeline offline. Oh, QQ's on. They're always fun doing some leak code though. Sorry, brain got slow there. Oh, there do be me. Oh, this person looks neat. Again, any suggestions? Feel free to drop them. I have to wait for this ad. Yeah. Day 5. Cool. Loving this visualization. Let's check out what the Super Warriors came up with in the meantime. There, it's 400. Yeah, not. I mean, I have been on an extra hour, so yeah, they've had time to fill up. Rust, we love you, Rust. Let's look at the top. Sliding windows and so yeah, that's the way I thought about it. One liner for funsies. Yep, that's what everyone seems to have done. Ah, the hard coded, I guess, were the catch ups. APL, absolutely terrifying. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's fun. Okay, let's look for some JavaScript ones. That's my code. They got my code, folks. Okay, with that, stream is definitely over. Appreciate you coming on by, folks. And yeah, I appreciate that suggestion too. Turn down Fripp. It's gonna be a fun, noisy game, noisy visualization once we get through it. Let's go ahead and raid a fellow person playing Advent of Code. Don't know who they are, but they seem pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. See you next time. Bye.